Welcome back at 6:14. This morning we're looking into a struggle many families face. 1 in 6 children in the U.S. are living with a developmental disability. That's according to the CDC.
Support is so critical, but families tell us that often involves waiting and navigating just a bunch of dead ends. But Liza Lucas shares the hope when you find the right door.
Here in this room,
what car did you put in the trunk?
4-year-old Connor gets time with 2 things he loves: toy cars
You want a green car?
and Miss Erica. And that gets Connor talking.
Can you use your sentence? I want a blue car.
A blue car.
Good job.
His mom, Courtney, watching.
Before he came here, he had no voice.
Connor has autism and sensory issues. Before working with speech-language pathologist Erica Wilson, his communication struggles isolated him.
Normally it would be like, ah, and then the screaming and the hands. So we rarely went anywhere because people look at you funny. You know what it means, but the world doesn't.
But in here, breakthroughs.
So I tend to let the child guide the session and kind of decide what they want to do and sort of what's fun for them. And when you're having fun, you're learning. That's the big thing about it. Connor.
Miss Erica was the game changer. Let me say it like that.
Catch that fish again.
Experts emphasize early intervention as key. But getting into a program can be hard amid a shortage of specialists. The cost, another barrier, even with insurance. A local foundation helping shoulder some of that burden.
A lot of families, they don't just need speech therapy. They need occupational therapy, physical therapy, ABA therapy, which is a behavioral type of therapy, and all of that adds up. So being able to take some of that financial difficulty away has made all the difference.
For Connor, the difference, opening up a new world.
We're gonna have to keep doing whatever we gotta do to keep Miss Erica, because I feel like even when he gets older, she's our doorway.
It's life-changing for Connor and for his mom.
Yeah, and when you know your child needs something, being a financial burden, that's the last thing you even want to consider. Like, we can't get this because we can't afford it. But now these great resources are out there.
That's right. You know, actually, his mom actually had to leave her job in order to really push forward for a lot of these resources, which brings it home. And the Scottish Rite Foundation, they have a long history of supporting families in this area. And there are actually other resources via the state that families can also tap into for free. But we know a lot of people are on the wait list. You are not alone. Dr. Nicole Hendricks at the Marcus Autism Center at Children's, she pointed me to several local resources that we're compiling for you online. But in the meantime, if you are waiting, you can also use some strategies with your child while you are at home, like letting a child's interests lead the activity, join in their play by becoming part of it. And also you want to talk about what your child is doing, seeing and hearing, because the more we describe that process, the more likely kids will understand language and try to use it themselves. Finally, copy what you see your child doing, because kids, they love to be imitated, and that can not only help capture their attention, but that can lead them to copy what you are trying to teach. So again, the most important thing is when you start noticing any of those learning differences, reach out to your doctor or any support groups right away.